Good afternoon, everyone. Girls, good afternoon. Ready, everybody? Yes. Okay. Again, same thing. Front chair is empty. Two options. What are two options? Either come front or what? Arrange the chairs like that. Quickly take one of the two options. One of the two options. Quickly. Check. Quickly. You understood the question? You understood what to do? Yes or no? What are two options? Come front or arrange. So do one of them. Till you do, I will not start. If I don't start today, I will take session tomorrow. Tomorrow, if I take session, mandatory attendance. There are 8 chairs in front for the girls, 4 chairs in front for the boys. Come front. Why you just came, no? Sit in front. What are you all doing? Sit. 4 chairs in front for the boys. 4 chairs in front for the girls.
Some favorites and moments of we have meetings.
Very good. Very good. Is anyone more coming? Quickly call them, no? What are they doing? Lunch buffet they're having. Very good. Only one seat left in front for the girls. Only one left. And 3 for the boys. Come on, boys. Only one left. Girl side. No, no, no. Boys, come here. Come to the front. Very good. You also. Very good. Come sit in front. For you only special seat. Okay, everybody, show me your notebooks. You all have notebooks? My friend, no notebook? Go get. Girls, notebooks? Pens? Pens? No pen, just like that. Pens? Boys? Okay, very good. Where did that boy go? Going to get your notebook? Okay, very good. All the best. Boys, 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 boys. Come front, come front. 2 seats are there. You boys, come here. 2 seats are here. Yeah, that's also. Hi boys, come here. 2 seats are here. 2 seats. 2 boys, come quickly. Here, second row. Okay, so what was the program we were going to do? Which one? Multiplication of 2 matrices. Very nice. Okay. How to do the matrix multiplication? We first, when is it possible to do matrix multiplication? When is it possible? When the number of columns of first matrix is equal to number of rows of second matrix. Now, why it should be equal? If you look at it, it should be equal because we are going to go column wise over here. For each number in that column, we want something in the row over here. Correct? So, as we are taking 1 into 1, let's say there were only 2 rows. Assume there were only 2 rows. Then you will multiply 1 into 1, 0 into 8. But what you will multiply 4 with? Is there anything to multiply 4 with? No. So it's not possible. Each member of this row, and how many members will be there in this row? As number of columns are there. So each member of this row should have a corresponding number over here to multiply with. That's why we need to have the number of columns and number of rows same. Clear on this part, everybody? Okay. Next, how are we actually going about multiplying? The way we are doing it is, we are taking first what we are doing is, let me just put it here. We are taking first row of A, okay, and each element we are multiplying with what? First column of, is there any other matrix? So say confidently, no, first column of, louder, first column of, very good. So first row of A is being multiplied into first column of B. This multiplication is happening over here. Okay. We'll take, yeah, okay. So let this be. All right. Then this is the first element. How many elements will be there in the final product? In C, how many? What will be the size of that? Of C, dimensions of C? 3 by 2 means 3 rows and 2 columns. Okay. So there's going to be 2 columns. This is the first row, first column. Then here, first row. Yeah, that's fine. But what are you going to use here? What is going to be multiplied? First row of A into second column of, very good. Then here, second row of into first column of, here second row of A second column of B, and then third row of A, this remains the same. Is this correct? Yes or no? Okay. So what we need to do is we need ability to take each row one by one. Here for first row of A, we will take the first column of B and second column of B. So we'll excuse me, we'll choose first row first of A. Then we'll choose the second row of A. Then we'll choose the third row of A. Okay, one by one, that's what we are going to do. Now, how to choose first row of A? Where is the first row of A? What is the dimensions or not dimensions? What is the index of the first row of A? A of 0. Okay. So if I want to choose this one, what will it be? A of only A of 0? A of 0 of 0. Okay. So let's look at this one first. Just this one. First row of A into first column of B. What does that mean? A of 0, 0 into B of 0, 0 plus A of 0, 1 into B of 1, 0. Okay, very good. Plus A of 0, 2 into B of 2, 0. Okay, this is the first element. That means this 1 is coming from this equation. Is this clear, everybody? In terms of C, this will be C of 0 is equal to this. So far clear, everyone? Yes or no? Okay. Next. What about the next one? What did we say it was? First row of A into first row of A. So the next one over here, we had something here, right? Let's look at this one. First row of A into second column of B. I'm talking about this one. Okay. How do we do this? First row of A. Second column of B. All right. How do we do this? Okay. What will be the C dimensions of it? C of 0, 1 is equal to A of 0, 0 into B of 1, 0. Very good. Plus A of 0, 1 into B of 1. Is that correct? Yeah. 1, 1 plus A of 0, 2 into B of boys, first row, boys. Completely blank. No idea what is happening. Understanding, not understanding. You want to go for freshers right now only? Do you all want to go freshers right now? Where is fresher happening? Like right now something is happening. So they can go, no? You can go? You all can go? This is my question. Or you want to watch from outside? Yes, sir. I don't think it's allowed. Last 1 hour, no? Since 4 days you're listening, no? Last 1 hour. Don't understand anything, boys? First row. Can you write your name on the paper? That much you know how to do? At least to that say yes or no. That you know how to do? Yes? Okay. We'll do one thing then. Those of you, how many of you don't want to do matrix multiplication? Honestly tell me. Raise your hand. Don't feel like doing matrix multiplication. Just honestly. Tell me, I'll give you something more fun to do. I'm not joking. Don't want to do. I'll continue with matrix multiplication. Otherwise, I'm giving you something fun to do. How many of you don't want to do matrix multiplication? Raise your hand. Raise. Very good. Thank you so much. Really, that's honesty. Others, come on. Raise your hands. Raise your hand. Very good. Others, how many of you girls, anybody don't feel like doing matrix multiplication? Okay. There is no punishment at all. I'm going to give you a very fun activity. You'll be happy with that activity. Others? Last chance, then you will not get to be part of that activity. Girls, all of you are interested? Okay. Boys, raise your hand. Get up also. Just get up. Really, I'm making something fun for you. You have to trust me on this. No, really. Just get up once. No punishment, nothing. It's a reward only. Get up. All of you don't feel like doing matrix multiplication. There were 5 or 6. Get up. Trust me. This is all video recorded. You can tell later on, sir, you gave punishment. We were not supposed to have punishment. What happened to others? 7, 8 other people were there, no? Backbenchers. Who raised their hands? Yeah, raise. That's it. Only. Okay. Others who say we want to do, then you have to answer questions when I give you questions. So, front boys all ready to answer questions? Your name? Sandeep. Your name? Yashwant. Yours? Srinu. Sandeep, Yashwant, Srinu. You're all ready to answer question? Yes or no? Simple answer. Yes or no? Yes. Yes. You're not ready. You want to do something else fun? I'm asking. Yeah. Get up. Just get up. You? Shall I spoon feed all of you? Okay. Very good. You all said you like to watch TV series? Web series you all like to watch? Yes. What web series you're watching? Nana, very good. What about you? All of you. Okay, very good. You all have pen and paper with you? Yes. 2 things. One, on 1 page or 2 pages, more you write better. Just write description of that TV series. Whatever you like, whatever you're watching, from trailer, from whatever, write in English. Description, what is that TV series, why you like it. Second, you don't need to sit in front. Sit at the back nicely and write it. Really. Go sit at the back and nicely write. I told you it's not punishment. I'm helping you. Others, go. Quickly. You can sit at the back nicely. I am not here. Not bothering you. Not that much back, my friend. Here only, in this. You don't have to go to that table. Till here is fine. What happened? Why? Follow instruction fully, no? Further back. 2 seats further. Two rows further back. So I can see who are the... Okay, last offer. Anybody else wants to take this offer? Anybody else wants to take this offer, boys? Nobody? All interested in matrix multiplication? Yes? Okay. Girls all interested in matrix multiplication? Not interested. Want to go for freshen? You all can go for women's freshen? It's allowed for you all? No or yes, girls? No? Why? Because you're KIET college, that's why. KIET women's not allowed. Okay. Okay, boys. Boys at the back, only writing, no talking. If I hear you talking, it will become punishment. Okay? So they didn't hear also what I said. Boys, all those boys, listen here. Just once look at me. If I hear you talking, then it will become punishment. Right? I will take your names, give to faculty. But no talking, write on your own self, be happy, just write properly. Okay. So where were we? What were we doing? Okay. So if you're talking about this one, the second element here, what will it be? Just tell me in terms of numbers. It's going to be 1 into 9 plus 0 into plus 4 into 5. Okay. Don't need to do acting also. You're not following, I know. Right? It's acting. No? Yes, sir. 0, 9, 4. And this other thing, huh? If one boy will do no, they'll shout from the side. Hey, Srinu did it. Srinu. Chill. He did it. He knows he did it. Why you have to shout that he did it? Okay. So in terms of the number, it's going to be a. You know, by the way, in your 4th year, when you sit for placements and this question will come and you will answer it correctly, please remember me at that time. Okay. And now you're all having fun and joking. When you finally crack the exam, please do remember, yes, this much Anik sir taught me. I got job because of this. Okay. A of 0, 0 into B of 1, 0. See, the easiest thing to remember is, no, it's not 1, 0. 0, 1. Easiest thing to remember is its second column of B. Second column of B means that the index is always going to be 1. So always you will see here it's going to be 1 only. Just look at that. Okay. Plus A 0 1 into B 1 1. See again, second column. Right? Plus A 1 2 into B 2 1. Again second column. Understood this one? Yes, very good. 0 2. Super. 0 2. Why? And if you look at here, this is all first row of A. All 0. Because all of them are first row of A. Okay. Let's go further. C of, so 0 0 and 0 1 is done in C. What else will be there? 1 0. There is no more columns of C, right? There are only 2 columns. So then we'll have C 1 is equal to A of 1 0 into B of 0 1. So again, it will repeat for this one. So I'll just take this. The only thing that's going to change is A. Now, for instead of A 0 0, it's going to be A of 1 0, A of 1 1, A of 1 2. Is that correct? Is that correct or not? Yes, B of 0 0, B of 1 0, B of 2 0. Okay, and then C 1 1 is equal to, we'll take this one, but the only thing that is changed is A has become from 0 0 to 1 0 here, to 1 1 here, and to 1 2 over here. Clear everybody on this part? And like that, we'll have another one, which is C 2 0 and C 2 1. Clear so far? Right? Is this correct first of all? Double check it. Do you think anything is wrong in that? Please double check and tell me. All good? Any mistake somewhere? Any mistake anywhere? All good? Okay. So how do we write the program for this one? How are we going to write the program for this one? Okay. The way we'll write the program is, see, 0th row, when I'm on the 0th row, I have to generate, for C, I have to generate 2 columns, right? See, remember, C is going to be 3 cross 2. So I'll generate row wise. I'll generate the first row of C. When I'm generating the first row of C, I will go through entire first row of A and entire first column of B. Let me tell in terms of zeros. And when I'm generating 0th row of C, I will go through 0th row of A and 0th column of B. Very good, right? So I'm going to do that. Let me open up the code editor also. So it's going to be something like this, where the moment I do, let's say 0th row of C, okay? So I will need something like, let me put a K over here, okay? When I'm on the 0th row of C, what do I want to do? I want to do, it's like, no, not 0th and let's say 0th C00. It's going to come from A, entire 0th row of A, which means, let's say I have here 0 up until N, the 0th row of A. All the columns have to come plus into B of all the 0 till N rows have to come of the 0th column. Is everybody understanding this part? What I'm saying is A 0 till N multiplied with B 0 to N of 0th column. Clear on this part, everybody? Yeah. So what does that look like in terms of a loop? If I'm just writing this loop, what I'll say is, let's say for K in range, right now I'll put 3 because we know it's 3, but we'll come up with the range over here. Okay. I'll say C of 0, 0 is equal to C of 0, 0 plus A of 0, K into B of K 0. So what happened here? Basically, what I'm saying is I'm generating C for say 0, 0. I'm saying whatever C 0, 0 is. Okay. Let's just say C is equal to, for now, this, right? We'll define C and all of that later. But my point is, whatever C 0, 0 is, I'll multiply this and add it to C 0, 0. Then take the next one, multiply and add it to this. So I'm summing all of them up. Okay. So this way I'll go A01 plus B10. Sorry, A01 into B10 plus A02 into B20 plus A00 into B00 plus A01 into B10 plus A02 into B20, which is what is required over here. Right, everyone? Then what should I do? Using the same row of A, I should go on to the next column. Here the column is 0. I should go on to column number 1, but the row has to remain same over here, right? So I'm going to repeat this process for 2 columns. So let me put that over here. For J in range, 2 columns here because we have 2 columns. I'm going to say C of 0 of J is equal to like this. What happened here? Notice, when j is 0, what will be the value of j, by the way, here in range 2? 0 and 1. 0 and 1. There are two values it's going to be. When j is 0, this allows us to select what? It will allow us to select the 0th column of which one? Of B. Very good. So by this, what we are saying is 0th column of B I am selecting. Okay. And I'm going to multiply A 0 0 into B 0 0. A 0 1 into B 1 0, A 0 2 into B 2 0. This I did. Now using the same row of A, change the column. So again A 0 0, but this time B 0 1. And that is what this is doing. Because J value changed, we're repeating the same thing, but now J value is now 1. So for a column, given a row and a column, we've got how to take the sum. But to repeat this for two columns, we said don't fix the column. Earlier it was 0, don't fix the column. Make that column also change value. So we said j in range 2, so that it can change the value from 0 then to 1. Make sense, everybody? So far so good. Understood this part? Now for the first row, we understood how to do it. For the first row, we selected the first column of B and then the second column of B. Next, what we need to do? We need to go to second row of A. So we have to repeat the same process, but now for which one? Second row of A. And how many rows are there in A? 3. So let me put for I in range 3. So this process, let me repeat for. Now, I'm not only talking about the 0th row of A, which was resulting in the 0th row of C. Once I'm done with 0th row of A, I will go to the 1th row of A, which will result in 1th row of C. So I'll say Cij is equal to Cij plus Aik. What is K doing? K is the row that you have selected. K is that one, the row that I have selected and the column I have selected. Let me just go through all of them. I tells me which row I have selected. J tells me which column I have selected. Okay, that is what is happening over here. Clear, everyone, so far? So again, I repeat, we saw how to do it for one particular row and one particular column. Then we said, I need to repeat this process for this particular row for both columns. So I said, let me put a J. Using this J, I will be able to switch. Now I'm able to switch for this row. I should be able to switch through the rows also. So I put an I over there above that, saying that I did for the first row, let me do it for the second row now. Then let me do it for the third row, like that. Okay. Now you can see there are some errors here. Why the errors are coming? We've not defined A or B at all. Okay. So let's say if we had this as A. Defining this as A. And defining this as B. One 198455. Okay, so defining that is A and that is B, and C we need to define as a 2D list full of zeros. Correct? First we'll define with zeros and then they will get added, because whenever you take sum, it needs to be 0 plus something, right? So I'll just put a 0, 0 like this. Okay, because final result will be 3 cross 2. Let's then print C. So you got 21, 29, 30, 94, 77, 113. That's our answer, right, everyone? 21, 29, 30, 94, and 77, 113. This is what we got. Yes? Okay. Now, major difference is here we've written 3, we've written 2, we've written 3 like this. That's not how to do it. We should write in terms of I in range 3. This means number of rows of A. Number of rows of A. How to get number of rows of A? Length of A. Very nice. How to get number of rows of B? No, sorry. J in range 2 is what? Number of columns of B. So how to get columns of B? Len of B 0. Very good. And what is this? This is the number of look at this. What is this exactly? This is number of columns of A or number of rows of B. Basically, these two have to be equal, right? This two and this and this. So this is while I have a row and while I have a column, I have to go through them. So you can do either number of rows of A or number of columns of A or number of rows of B. So we'll do, let's say, number of rows of B. Let's say like this. Okay. And one more thing, C with zeros I have put here. Okay. C with zeros I have put here. But actually, we should create a 2D list of zeros. Now, how to do that? Let's put it this way. Okay. What we saw earlier was R1 is equal to len A. C1 is equal to len A of 0. Then we said R2 is equal to len of B and C2 is equal to len of B of 0. Okay. We can replace that here. I in range R1, J in range C2, and here K in range either C2 or R1. Both will be equal. Sorry, C1 or R2, both will be equal. Okay. C1 or R2, both are going to be equal. Can I just finish 2 minutes, please? Just about to finish the code. Okay. So now, if I want to create C, what will be the dimensions of C? What are going to be dimensions of C? Yes, but for generally, what are the dimensions of C going to be? C1? No, think. C1 should be equal to R2. C1 should be equal to R2 for multiplication possibility. But R1 by C2. R1 by C2. So what I want is, I want C, which is R1 by R1 cross C2 should be C, and C should be full of zeros. Okay. Now this is special syntax. You can just write it down. I'll not explain it now. You can write it down. The special code. I want just full of zeros. So I'll say 0 in range C2. Yes, list comprehension. Very good. Okay. So if you ever want zeros, this is how you do it. You will say 0 for J in range C2 and this for I in range R1. So this will create an R1 cross C2 C like this. Okay. Yeah. Just range has to be with brackets. Sorry. Like this, right? Range has to be with brackets. Now, if I run this, you'll get the same answer, but this time you're not putting manually the values of 3, 2 like that. It's automatically getting from the matrix. Understood? Okay. So now we'll just put it here as well. And should we print, or let me just check. Prints out. Okay. So we're supposed to print it. How to print? So we'll say for I in range len C, for J in range len C of 0. This we saw on first day, how to print a 2D matrix. Okay. And as per the question, we should also check for impossible. So when is it impossible, everyone? When is it impossible? C2, C1 not equal to R2, print, and we'll actually just return from here if it is impossible. No need to actually do all of this, right? Or actually I'll just put, yeah, no need to do all of this. Otherwise you can create this and do. So we run it, it works. This A into B is giving us this output, and that's submitted. It works. Okay. So this is the code, everybody, for matrix multiplication. You can note it down. Till here it was a possible, impossible part. This is the matrix multiplication. You can note it down. Yes. Can you start the watch online, please? Okay, boys. Anybody's written? Anybody's written or not? Yes, show me. Other boys, come. Something written? 3 sentence, 4 sentence. Come then. Why you stand? Come, quickly. Come. No, stand here. Okay. So I'll read out. No. I'll read out. You should guess the TV show name. Okay. All right. So it was an American fantasy drama series in which 9 noble families fight for control over land of Westeros. Anybody? Which TV series is this? While an ancient enemy returns after being in hiding, the king of Westeros is killed by wild boar and his son becomes king. And this son kills Lord of Winterfell. Anybody? Name of TV series? Louder? Anybody guessing? Okay. Then the last Targaryen returns with 3 dragons. Lord of the Rings. How many say Lord of the Rings? Raise your hand. Not Python. This at least you can raise a hand. No. Okay. Try. Good try. Not Lord of the Rings. Returns with 3 dragons to take over the Iron Throne. Who? Who is that? Oh. Your name? Kishore. Round of applause for Kishore. Round of Kishore. Round of applause for Kishore. Round of. Very nice. Okay. Yes, it's Game of Thrones. So you wrote all of this, huh? How many seasons are there? 10 seasons? No. There are only 8 seasons. Yeah, not 9 seasons. 8 seasons only. But yeah, new series came out after that. Like yeah, Game of Dragons or something. Yes. So past. So that only 1 season came out. So okay, good. All right. Take. Okay, very nice. I'll see. I had much interested to watch web series, TV shows in my phone and movies also. I like to interested web series they will give some stress relief to our mind. Good, good. No, you all watch for academic purpose. You're also watching for stress relief. Anything wrong is it? They will entertain also. I had watched many web series in my Netflix app. I had addicted to the series. So, no, nothing wrong. You're all addicted to the series. It's not I had addicted to the series. I got addicted to the series. Okay, just telling you all. I got addicted to the series. You can note down these mistakes. In your HR interview, you say all this, you will get problem. That's why. So, I got addicted. This is not that. I got addicted to series. I will take only the good concept to watch. Many of my friends have recommended me to watch anime, and I had watching the series. No, and I watched. Had watching means I was watching at some point. You finished watching, no? Like as for this sentence, you finished watching, and I watched the series to get more interested, or to get more interest to watch another. Okay, this you can improve. The series that I like and I will recommend to watch are, so you should say are, Money Heist. Anybody seen Money Heist? Others not seen Money Heist? What are you all doing? If you're not studying Python, at least you should watch Money Heist. How many of you are watching Instagram Reels? Instagram Reels is like I will tell you what it is. It is, in food you have healthy food, then you have fast food, and then you have like very useless food, not needed at all. Instagram Reels is like that. No story, no cinematography, no engagement of mind, just mindless it is. At least web series you can see some concept and be interested, improve your knowledge. Don't waste your entire life on Instagram Reels, my friend. So nobody saw Money Heist. Lupin, anybody saw Lupin? Dark, anybody saw Dark? No, not seen Dark. Mismatched, anybody saw Mismatched? Okay, very good, very good. Mismatched, anybody else? Stranger Things, anybody saw Stranger Things? Okay, very good. And Sherlock Holmes, anybody saw Sherlock Holmes? Series, yeah. The movies that I recommend, the scientific movies to learn about the IQ, just watch Lucy. Anybody seen Lucy? Not Lucifer, Lucy. Lucy. And what is this one? Mars. Mars is Mars. Mars, Gravity, and Interstellar. Anybody seen any of these movies? Interstellar? What happens in Interstellar? What happens in Interstellar? I'm not asking matrix multiplication. What happens in Interstellar? Quickly, can somebody tell me the story of Interstellar?
He will leave his child and goes to the space.
What happened? Why are you laughing? You can't even hear him, you're laughing. Yeah?
He will leave his child and goes to the space to see the another dimension of black hole.
So he leaves his child and goes to space to see another dimension of black hole. Inside the black hole, okay. See, if somebody asks you to describe movie also, there are better ways of describing. Next time you should try to explain the movie only. If you're not able to explain Python programs to someone, try to explain movie. What happens in Interstellar? First, you have to explain why he's leaving. Why is he leaving the planet? Why is he leaving his child and going? Anybody seen Interstellar movie? How many of you seen? Raise your hands. Okay. Why? Yes. Why does he leave the planet? To save humanity from what? Starvation. Why there is starvation? Why there is dust? But Think. What the problem is the planet, because of pollution and because of over utilization of resources, we completely use the entire planet. Planet is going to waste completely. There are always storms. It's going to finish. So what he does? Why is he leaving planet? If you go to planet, where will you go? You go to moon. There is no plants over there. No. Where will you go? Jupiter. You will die. The gravity is that much. Mars. But this in this thing, he doesn't go to Mars. So then where will he go? Black hole absorbs everything. No point of going to black hole. See, this is why you should watch the movie proper. As per NASA, they sent out how many missions? 2 missions, 3 missions. In the movie, they already sent out 2 or 3 missions. They identified 2-3 planets which are habitable. What is the meaning of habitable? Where we can live. Very nice. What are the criteria? Means water can be there, plants can grow, we can survive, basically. Understand? So NASA saw these 3 places. What this person is doing, he is going there to see if it's possible to live there. He's going there to be part of a mission to see if it's possible to go and live there. As he goes to these places, what he sees? One of them, too much water. So then they show how gravity can also cause time problem. So very interesting movie, you should watch it. So point is, what's the movie about? The movie is Earth is ending. There are alternative planets out there. He's going to explore those planets. That's what he's doing. Yes, black hole, 5th dimension, all of that comes. But premise of the movie is that. Anyways. I started my series to watch at lockdown time. We didn't have any school or colleges. At that time, we are interested in watching the series. Everybody like that only? Yes. Animes that I recommend that I watched are Demon Slayer, Naruto Shippuden, and Baki are the best animes that I have watched and recommend you. Anybody has seen any of them? Naruto? Baki, okay. Demon Slayer. Anybody else seen any other anime? One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, and some movies. Okay. Girls not watching anything. Some anime at least. At least Chota Bheem. Chota Bheem you've seen? Okay. Shinchan. Shinchan. Dragon Ball Z. Dora, you all watched that, boys? All boys are watching Dora Explorer. Very nice. No, just on serious note, girls, you should watch some of these things. I'm talking to the girls. Shall I address you? You're also part of the girls. You can give your recommendations to them afterwards. Don't worry. If you want to talk to them, you talk to them afterwards. Okay. My point here is there's a lot of benefit of watching these series. One, your English will improve a lot. Right? When I was in college, what we used to do was we used to watch the movie and slowly we stopped watching with subtitle. We watched only without subtitle. What happens is your hearing improves. When somebody is speaking English, your hearing will improve immensely. Thank you so much. Very good. Thank you. Yeah. So you can sit. Yeah. So your hearing will improve a lot. Watch series. Again, you will be shocked. Sir is telling me to watch series. Everybody, my parents, everybody is saying don't watch, don't watch. No, I'm telling watch. Watch without subtitle. Try to understand what they are saying. Your communication will increase. 1. 2, you will come to know about lot of technology and lot of the world out there. There are many apps and technology which will not be available here. At least there you can see what all is available. New stories you will come to know. So please watch. Even anime, if you watch, it's good. Right? But watch something. You cannot go to HR or any other, during interview or when you join company, you say, no, I don't watch anything. I'm just stuck on Insta Reels every day. Right? Any other boy? Any other boys? Okay. Right. Did you just take from online? I had watched. Seriously? Okay. Chernobyl. Anybody seen this show? Chernobyl. Anybody know what is Chernobyl? Okay. Chernobyl is a 2019 historical drama television mini-series that revolves around the disaster which was known as Chernobyl that had taken place in 1986 in Ukraine. If you've written this yourself, then your English is good. If you've written yourself. The series was produced by HBO in the United States and Sky UK. So basically what happened was there was a nuclear disaster. Nuclear disaster happened in Ukraine in 1986. And that happened in a town called Chernobyl. 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 It happened over there. And this TV show is about that. As engineers, you must watch it. Really, you must watch it as engineers. First of all, it's very much fun to watch. But as engineers, you should see what happens when a system breaks. Over there, the nuclear system broke. In this series, what happens is a massive blast is seen and heard by the people of Ukraine. They thought this was a normal blast as they see it a lot frequently, but this was a bigger one. Due to the blast, the ashes from the nuclear reactor rose up in the air and flew off with the wind into nearby towns. The children in the towns played with nuclear ash, assuming it was some kind of snow. Is it safe to play with nuclear ash like that? Yes or no? Why is it not safe? There's a term about it. Why is it not safe? It's more than reactive, it's radioactive. Radioactive, it's poisonous. Okay. The children in the town played with the nuclear ash, assuming it's some kind of snow. Due to this, the children started losing their hair and got some severe lung and skin cancer. In this way, this series explains the disaster and how the humans worked to, what is this?
Worked to bone.
What's to bone?
Means working so hard to stop.
Okay, so that's not the real term. But yeah, work very hard to stop radiation from spreading continuously by air and water. Good, yeah, very nice. Anybody else? Any other boy? Indori Ishq. What happened? You all saw it? You saw, that's why it's smiling that way. If you saw, he also saw. What's the problem? It is a romantic, it is not an, it is a romantic. Because if you do an, it is only. What happened? Why are you laughing? As if you all can speak perfect English? Yeah. Those of you who laugh, can you speak? Again, I said, if you are laughing, it is because you are insecure. You will laugh at the others. Why? Because you will say, ha, I am not the only fool here. Somebody else is also fool. Right? So it is a romantic drama web series. In this series, the hero name is Kunal and he is obsessed with his love and damaged his career. In this, the life of Kunal is started in Indore. The Kunal want to become Navy's merchant officer. Kunal wants to become Navy's merchant officer. His parents put their effort and they think that their son became more successful person, but he had fallen in love. Not he was fallen, he had fallen in love. Even he was fallen in love, he was put great efforts to his career. Suddenly one day his girlfriend cheats on him. When she cheats on him, he had become a drinker. He had become a drunkard and gets his career damaged. But by his friend, he rearranged his life and starts a new life. One day his ex-girlfriend calls and asks for help, and he helped her by that he loves the same girl again and get cheated by the girl again. Then he gets annoyed and goes to shoot his girlfriend. Lastly, the gun sound comes at the end of the series, Wait for season 2. Very nice. Very good. Nice short explanation, right? Very short explanation. Boys, girls, don't do this, right? Please don't shoot anybody, right? Don't shoot your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, right? Don't make boyfriend, girlfriend personal, and then don't shoot them. Okay. All right, everyone. So we'll wrap up. Can you give me a quick recap of what all we covered today? Okay, give me a quick recap, everyone. Starting today, what did we start with? Merge sort. Quick sort. Did we see the code? No, we saw only the logic. Then, is multiplication possible? Matrix. And then finally, matrix multiplication. Okay. All right. So with that, everybody, we conclude our entire Python 1 is what we call. You have not completed entire Python. It's called Python 1. Python 2 will have things like object-oriented programming, data structures, all really important stuff. Hopefully that can be taken up next year when you're done with your first year. After that second year start, we can take that up and do some cool projects also. Okay. So yeah, everyone, if you have any doubts or questions, you can come to me. Otherwise, we'll just wrap up here. Right. Okay. Thank you, everybody. All the best. I'm leaving you a little early. If you want to go somewhere, join some meeting, be part of some freshers thing, you can. 20 minutes early, I'm leaving you. Otherwise, you can all come and meet me in the here only for any types of questions. Thank you so much, everybody. Right. I'll see you all next time. Thank you.